Hello. So I just got done recording a video that I'm hoping to put up first, anyway. But has some business that has something to do with some business that the Ada County GOP is handing up today. But right now, I'm doing an update video since I had to stop doing the YouTube thing for just a little bit while I was tending to other matters. One of those matters was, of course, the thing that everybody's been hearing about me doing, and I've already mentioned a few times, is that my brother Tom and I, we took a big road trip up to Coeur d'Alene for the Kootenai County Republican Central Committee meeting on April 25th. And there was mostly this one big reason, but it was also just because Tom and I, well, me especially, I've been looking for a reason to, looking for an excuse to go up there for quite some time. And so there's an interesting opportunity presented where I was already working with a bunch of people across the state for a delegate selection rule change. And war gamed it, and we polished it up real good because that's what you do when you want a big rule change, is that you put in the work for it. And so when it came time to figure out, okay, who is going to present this up to the state level, who's going to pass it through, there were several options, and there were several people that actually wanted to take it to their committee and do that. And so it kind of came of a little bit of an internal war of exactly who was going to do it. And because usually a lot of time when you do that, you try to forum shop a little bit. This one was different, where the forum was shopping for the thing. Instead, it was reversed. People wanted to be the ones that could take credit for this. And that's how I knew I had something good, too. Well, we had something good. People like to say that this is mostly my thing, and that might be true, but this is a thing that is multiple people's wide. This is a statewide thing. It was a thing. So anyway, Kootenai won out on that. And that was just simply because of the reputation that Kootenai County has of, being the most Republican. Because they do have that. They do have that reputation. So they won. So I got to go up. I saw a lot of Idaho and then a lot of friends. And that's what I've been doing with that. I'm trying to find another reason to go back up at some point, and I think I'm going to try to use the thing that I was going to use before this opportunity came up, where I want to get a state convention up there, just so that everybody can come up there and see how awesome they are. Then, but yeah, so continuing on with the updates, and I'm gonna go over some little bits of feedback too later, but updates. So did the road trip. Now, also while Tom and I were there, and Tom loves hammering this point, and I do like pointing it out as well, where just the sheer difference between an Ada County meeting and a Kootenai County meeting. Now, there are massive disagreements that happen in both. Kootenai does it properly, where everyone's actually Republicans to each other. And what do I mean by that? They're actually respectful. They disagree, but they're being civil. Ada, on the other hand, it's almost like people want to physically attack each other over that. Like, I got threatened over something I said at the last meeting. And that kind of thing doesn't really shake me, and so that's why I don't really you get Leos involved in on that, because there wouldn't be really a point, and that kind of means that they win when they do that, But But not only do we have like just how the meetings degenerate very quickly in Ada, but they don't really have the nasty emails claiming that everyone else is being nasty. You know the type. And we don't have these spam texts and spam emails about whatever the Victor cult is angry at the time. They don't have that in Kootenai. They're up there doing the business of the party properly. That's what they're doing. And they have people disagreeing with each other all the time. Like there was this whole discussion that over a resolution coming out of Kootenai County about war in Syria, I think it was, and it might have been Yemen. It was one of those Bjorn things that, if you know Bjorn Handine. It wasn't my place to really comment on anything like that, so I didn't say anything at that part of the meeting. But yeah, just how Kootenai does things. They should be the model for everyone across the state of Idaho. All the Republican parts of the state of Idaho. I'm going to be doing the next platform video either right after this or tomorrow. Now, it might end up being tomorrow. It's 50-50 on what I'm feeling like right now, because right now it is 1 p.m. and I kind of need to get going on some things, and then I need to be able to be prepared for the meeting today and all this stuff. So next platform video is coming soon. I just don't know if it's later today or tomorrow or something like that. Now, I will address some of the feedback I've been getting, which is really interesting that I'm not getting comments on the videos, but people are always sending me notes and texts and Facebook messages and stuff about what I'm saying in these videos, especially the platform ones. Now, this person is not named Karen, but a certain Karen spent a page and a half of trying to compliment me, and most of it actually was a compliment. But where sometimes you try to compliment somebody and you fail. This particular Karen also did that for a while because I was just reading it, and I did read it all, and then the last little part, she tries to tear into me by saying that I'm misrepresenting the Republican Party, and it wasn't entirely clear what part of the Republican Party that I was misrepresenting, whether it was state or the county and whatnot. I don't know exactly where she got it that I'm representing anyone other than myself. I've got the suspicion that other people somehow came out with her view on things, but I don't claim to be unbiased. I don't claim to be representing anyone other than me, because I'm not unbiased. I'm me. So, I mean, I really wanted to take something positive out of that feedback, but kind of soured me on it a little bit when there's some misrepresentation of as to what's happening. So this was actually a much more terse text that I got from somebody. Yes, I know who this person is. I'm not going to identify them because I don't necessarily want to be furthering this drama. Because this person said I lied about this, that, and the other, and only half of the things that he mentioned were that 6-part, 12-page video from a week or two ago. He's apparently also saying that I lied in one of the platform videos too, and I'll just say, 1, no, I didn't lie. 2, you need to be a lot more specific as to what I lied about. And 3, if you're trying to correct me, then maybe you should say why something I lied about is incorrect. Allegedly lied. So that a lot of people want to see more dog. Now, I have mentioned it before. There is this dog that lives in this place. She is a dog, a very, very jet black dog. She's a very good girl. She belongs to my brother Andy specifically. Remember, I'm the fourth of 5 children. It would not be fair to try to keep her in the small place that I would need to in order to have her on the camera with any kind of regularity. And she is a big, active dog. And what compounds this is that she's a big, active dog when finally winter broke. And we're having a brief spring where we're already getting into some more summer-like elements here in Boise, Idaho. So it wouldn't be fair to keep her inside with all of that going on when she has this backyard to play and enjoy herself with. So that's the reason why we're not seeing a lot of the dog, because she's not my dog, although I do love her very much. And it wouldn't be fair to try to keep her inside when all of this cool stuff for a dog is happening out there. She loves the good weather, as do most people. So that's the reason why we're not seeing as much dog. Now, all of this feedback that I've gotten through means other than YouTube. So it would mean a lot. I mean, really a lot to me if you could like the video, you could share the video and subscribe to it, as well as make comments on it. Specifically comments like if you disagree or agree or have something more to say on something that I touch on in the video, whether it's one of the platform ones or or one of the other videos. Just say something, because they call that engagement on YouTube, and it really helps with the algorithm. And heaven knows that someone anywhere to the right of Lenin would kind of need some help with that, because the algorithm sometimes it'll really go after people, and not in a good way, and just for being centrist, much less on the right or a Republican like I am. So I think I've talked long enough on just simply updates and whatnot. I do love hearing from people who watch these videos. I do love hearing from them. Even if you hated it and hate my guts, you know what? Give me some feedback on that. With that, though, I'm going to close this. I'm going to wish you all well. And this is still May the 4th, so May the 4th be with you all. I'll see you later.